angel of deception. In Genesis chapter 22, Abraham was under the impression that God asked him to sacrifice his son. There are so many clues to the fact that it was not God at all, but a deceptive angel that was hoping to prove to Abraham that God was a liar in the hopes that Abraham may begin to resent God in his heart. Here are some obvious clues. God knows all. God does not need to test. God knew Abraham's whole life before he was ever conceived in the womb. God is not a deceiver. God would not ask you to do something of your own will and not allow you to follow through. Speaking of obvious clues, God already told Abraham that he will multiply his seed through that son to a number so great that one would find it too great to want to try to count. Knowing what God had foretold to Abraham, a deceptive angel made himself known to Abraham in pretense, hoping Abraham would renounce God in his heart before actually killing his own son. Remember, an angel looks like a godsend. Satan can still come to you as an angel of light. What does that mean? Light having two meanings can either mean that he is made from light itself, or he comes in the light of righteousness that reveals truth. Okay. As a deceiving angel, it could only imply to the physical makeup of what an angel is created of. God took light and formed it with consciousness to make angels. Whether it is a good or bad angel, the angel still appears as a godsend. Thus, Satan is an angel of light, although not a righteousness angel. Here is where the angel's own plot had gotten too scary for the angel to follow through with his charade. The tricky angel got scared because he knew God's power. That angel knew that God knew the whole of his intent. The angel knew that he had to stop Abraham or else. The angel only intended for Abraham to refuse God for asking such a thing and reject God from his heart for going back on his words that were pre-given about that son. The angel knew God can bring the child back to life. The angel feared God. The only power the angel possessed was the power of convincing another being to do what should not be done. Shield your emotions. Evil wants you to emotionally overreact because that is when mistakes are made.